Welcome to the Mischief. I'm Valen, and this is Automaton. Today I'm going to be thanking Robin8901 for his patronage. Thank you very much. It is greatly appreciated. So today, I was kind of thinking we might get into, I don't know, more questy stuff. And I don't mean like going out and questing for items. I mean, after the whole Woot fun that was had with me struggling to learn a new mod, or rather an old mod that's new to me. There you go. It seems to be working all right. At first I placed down a tank thinking maybe I get some liquid XP out of it. No, you have to put an upgrade on the side for that, and that will get you some XP shards that you can then use. For now though, I put, wait, that's an efficiency 2. No wonder it's not working. I need to put down an efficiency 1 upgrade. I made these because this is a tier 1 item. I don't think it accepts tier 2 upgrades, but there we go. Putting that in place reduces the cost. Is this off? That is off. Okay, and it's not currently doing anything. That's kind of interesting, but the idea here is confusing me. Is this because I disconnected from my game? Let's try reconnecting the wire and everything just to make sure it's all good. Yep, there we go. For some reason, exiting the game, coming back in, it stopped. So that's going to be something of note. I'll have to check into that. But otherwise, I added that efficiency upgrade. Should make things a little bit cheaper to run at least. So if I have some processing to do downstairs, maybe I'll be able to get a little bit of power out of it. Or otherwise, I could just shut this off. And I let it run for a little bit. I've got a lot of leather and a lot of beef now, so that's definitely a good thing. I was thinking I could probably line up a few more of these up here, tier 1s at least. I don't know how to tell which mob is a tier 1 or tier 2 without spending the resources to find out, but either way, we've got that going for now, and it's a good thing. So let's see. We've got a ton of stuff. This is what on powering up, and I think I need to get through a bunch of these before I can open up any of these other quests, because like overcoming your enemies, this is like upgrading more of the Woot stuff, which is great, and also a revolver would actually be nice. I can show you the world. This just seems like a bunch of upgrades that I don't really need. I mean, yeah, they're great and all, but you need to make like the top tier of each one of these. This is like upgrading your ship, and that's fine and all, but I don't know that I really want to do that right now. And I don't know that that's even going to unlock anything short of just me using a lot of resources. So I'm going to use it on things that I will more likely use. Like water wheel, I think that's going to end here or maybe down here. These seem to expand out though, especially this one. I think that one's really going to be key. So I'm kind of thinking I head out. I did get the leather so that I can actually make conveyor belts at this point now. Now that we're moving on to bigger and better machines, we're going to need ways to move items around. The conveyors will transport items and can extract and insert from adjacent inventories. There are even conveyors with trapdoors to drop items in the world, vertical conveyors to move items straight upward, splitting conveyors to alternate the path, and covered conveyors. Indeed, so that you don't pick the items up by accident, and that's what the covered conveyors are for. So we just need a single conveyor belt. This is more like the quest I was looking for. Something rather simpler to make for a change, and that is 3 leather, 2 iron, and a redstone. That is pretty good. So redstone, iron, that's 3, and that's too many. There we go. And the leather, which I think I left upstairs, but yeah, I've got some up here. 1, 2, 3, and that should do with making a conveyor. There we go. Conveyor belt and quest. Quest go. Item transportation. And we get our choice of 4 splitting conveyors, dropping conveyors, or vertical conveyors. I can't remember which one's more expensive to make. So let's look. Dropping requires iron trapdoor. You get 1. Vertical, you get 3. Oh, but you're using 3. And splitting, I don't know. That uses 2, and you get 3 of the same kind. I guess the dropping probably is the cheapest one, so I'll take those, or the most expensive one. I'll claim that, and we'll continue on. We've got industrial pulverizing. I think this is making a pulverizer, isn't it? Yeah, that's another way of using your ores. Auto assembly, plates, rods, and wires. What is this? Oh, the assembler. That's not what I thought it would be. Interesting. And this is making a stamping machine. This is going to be much smaller and probably a lot more doable in the space that I have upstairs. So I might just do that, have some power going on, and see if that takes me on along what I was thinking. I thought this was just going to be like, you need to make a redstone block or something. No. It's a lot more complex. And I probably need to do some better steel production as well. I can make this, a hopper and 27 reinforced blast brick. Let's actually just go and get the reinforced, or the blast brick that I have. And we can't, did I actually close that? No, I didn't. There we go. Let's get some steel. And that should be enough. I've got a lot of steel at this point. But I think... Oh, I need to turn them into plates. All right, well, let me grab my trusty hammer. Oh, wait a second. That's right. I think I've actually got it in my backpack. I do. In fact, I had a second one somewhere. I don't know where I put it. Doesn't really matter, though. So let's take a bunch of these, make a bunch of those, and then take this plus this. And I'm sure I'm going to use the plates for other stuff, too. So it's those 5 aren't really going to go anywhere. 27 reinforced blast brick. And I already had a hopper in my inventory before. So then we get a loot chest to claim that. Hopefully that's a good item or items. I don't know. What do we got? Oh, a whole bunch of printed silicon, printed logic circuits, printed calculation circuits, and printed engineering circuits. Oh, that's actually quite fantastic. That's more time-saving stuff for applied energistics when we finally end up getting into that, which actually I realize now I've got this in here. I've got some of these. All these things are all part of the applied energistics stuff, and I wanted to keep them all together. I think that should do. So why is this sorting really weird? There we go. So let's put them in the skystone chest as well. Save a little space elsewhere. What's next on the list? And that just takes us into making the preheaters. Which actually, and you get 16 steel ingots back. Oh, that's nice. Hold on. Preheaters. Let's see. We need to. That's just iron sheet metal and an external heater. I'm not taking that one off the wall. We can do that. I've got a lot of iron sheet metal. 2, 3, 4, 5. And what was the... And that makes 1. How many of these do we need? 2. Okay, so let me get a few more. Oh, I forgot. The external heater requires a whole lot of copper. Well, it's not too bad, though. Mostly just copper wire. I can do that. You know, having a little bit of forethought, I was like, you know, I better check out the better coke production one. This requires 2 coke oven preheaters as well. Yeah, oh, and reinforced coke brick. Oh, so this is part of... Oh, the Immersive Engineering add-on, Immersive Petroleum, I bet? But these, the coke oven preheaters, also require external heaters. So I'm going to need at least 4 of those things before I'm able to progress. So I'll be a bit while I make a whole bunch of external heaters. There we go, 4 copper coil blocks. And then I just need a little bit of redstone, and I should be good to go. There's 4 pieces there. Last bit for 4 external heaters. Ugh. And then I should be able to make a couple blast furnaces. Let's pick it up, put it down again. There we go. And then I should be able to make a couple coke oven preheaters. I'm gonna need some more sheet metal. Hold on. Let's just grab the sheet metal quick, and I should be able to make the preheater. I only need 1 of these, thankfully. And that should take care of... Oh, I need 2 of those. Oh. Alright. More crafting. Okay. 2 coke oven preheaters as well. That should click detect, go back, and then I go back into this one, get my 16 steel ingots. That's great. That one's completed. Now we do need a hopper, steel sheet metal, and reinforced coke bricks. Reinforced coke bricks. That would imply that this needs to go elsewhere. maybe I move this over here and build something else around it, and then I've got like this little open space again. Because I'm kind of thinking that this might need to go at this rate. I don't even know what this thing's going to look like. You know, I suppose I could make it and then not worry about it anymore, one way or another. So let's break the structure. Bring all this out. There goes the door. And I've got the hoppers, the item hoppers in down here. That's just going to be a little bit of an empty space at the moment. Oh, kind of an empty spot in my heart. Okay, maybe my home. But nonetheless, how do I make those? I'm guessing steel plates, and I've got 27. Well, I've got 5 to start with. Let's keep going. There we go, 27 reinforced coke bricks, which hopefully that'll be detected. I might as well, while I'm at it, grab a hopper. Oh, I don't even have a hopper. I thought that I did. Okay, well, I can make one easy enough. Let's just grab one of those. I don't know if I can use a trap chest to make a hopper or not, but hopefully I can. Nope, that's definitely not a thing. All right, well, let's get a proper wooden chest then. There we go, a hopper. Now when I click in here, I can hit detect submit and then go back in, and it's all complete except for 9 steel sheet metal, which means I need to have 3 craftings of this, so another 12 steel. Oof, good thing I made a bunch. All right, there we go. That should complete this. Yep, better coke production. Done. So now I got a choice reward. 16 blocks of coal coke or a loot chest. How are we doing for coal? Oh, it's all like foggy and rainy outside. Ugh. Ugh. So even reaches inside. That's great. Hope you guys don't mind the blurry screen look. But let's see, what was I looking at here? Loot chest or blocks of coal coke? I'm not sure. I've got 5 blocks of coal coke left. Or do I? 6 blocks of coal coke. And that doesn't have anything left in it. I'm tempted to just take the blocks of coal coke. But then this thing makes coal coke, doesn't it? I've got 25 blocks of coal. Oh, coal was also something that's a bit difficult. I'm going for the blocks of coal coke. Similar to the improved blast furnace, the coke oven advanced uses powered preheaters and steel reinforcement to produce coal coke and creosote oil faster. Claim. And the other one we already claimed, I believe. Yeah, we got the 16 steel ingots, which I used to make other stuff. This doesn't actually unlock anything, but I feel these things probably should go upstairs in our basic area. Now, I do have a woot farm up here, and no, there is no roof. So therefore, sorry, there's going to be rain particles going on here. But I could put these here and have them working to make this. This is just like basic production. This isn't other items like I might have for a larger work factory, but then I might just be trying to convince myself of this. Either way, use for this can be to make that, and I think a projector might be a good idea. I can make one of these. Let's see, a projector. Oh, those are incredibly cheap. And then I can just click it on the page. So for those that are not familiar with this, projector is used to project a multi-block structure of what it is that you need to build in a more immersive manner. So let's see here. I'm going to need a few of these resources to make it. Okay, just need to grab 1 lantern and I should be good. You only ever need 1, even though you see like tons of different ones in here. It has different settings that you can have. So for starters, let's see if I have my immersive book. I don't. So let's click on here. Engineer's Manual for Immersive Engineering. And you just need to find the item that you want to build. In this case, I'm just going to start typing on the side. Coke Oven Advanced. There we go. So it's got this. Here, let's just click stop. And that doesn't really help. You can click up and down to see the different levels that you might need to build. In this case, it doesn't look like it's too bad, but it is really coming down out there. We've got a bunch of this on the front, and then it looks like all sheet metal on the back with a hopper on top. Now I've got all these here, but I might as well use this. So in order to make the projector work, you take that, because that was the page you were last on, plus this, and it will give you a Coke Oven Advanced Projector. Da 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 da. And then we can use that upstairs. Now, hoping it's actually starting to get to be nighttime. It is daytime. In fact, it is just in the afternoon. It'll still be a bit before it's nighttime, and then I can sleep and make it stop. So hopefully, you guys will be able to still see this okay without too much problem. But let's see here. It's going to look a lot like the other one. I don't even know if it's going to have the setting. So if you look at how this displays with its like shaking and stuff, this was something that I remember discussing with the mod author of Immersive Petroleum. It was pretty cool, trying to make it like old school black and white projector. You know how they kind of flicker and stuff like that. Really nice touch. It's so simple, and I like it a lot. So well done. Now here's the problem though, is that I just realized I did that in the wrong spot. So let's move this. This doesn't want to rotate, does it? No matter what way I'm facing, it seems to be facing the same way. Is there a way to rotate? I can't remember. Middle click to rotate, left shift and middle click to mirror. Okay. So click. I think that's proper. Yeah, that's back. There we go, front. And how far do we want it from this other part? I'm going to put it here, I think. And then this tells you what blocks it is that you're looking to put down. So if I grab these, oops, need to have that on your hotbar, I forgot. And some of these. And it highlights the items that you're looking to place, making it really easy to try and figure out. As you can see here, there's that layer completed, and then we can jump up and do the next one. And the last one. Actually, this isn't the last one. There is one more after this, but it's probably the simplest one. There we go. And we just need a hopper on top, which, that hopper projection. Wow. Okay. There we are. And then as with all machinations of this, we need to whack it with a hammer. Now, I think I got, what, 2 spaces in the back, 3 spaces in the front. There you go. Rather slim and very rainy. In fact, is it? It's still daytime. Ugh, it's gonna take forever before this rainstorm goes away. Every time it's rained so far, it hasn't been while I was recording, and it started in the morning. I think it's punishing me. But yeah, there we go. So we now have output coming out the back. I'm not actually that familiar with the advanced one. I don't recall this one. So the Coke Oven Advanced is a multi-block structure that allows the player to produce coal coke and creosote oil faster. It's built as shown above and formed by using the engineer's hammer on the central reinforced coke brick block. It allows the automation of in and outputs. It can also be outfitted with preheaters to speed up the process by addition of hot air. Oh, right, the preheaters. That's why. Those can go on the side. This is a Coke Oven preheater. Does that fit here? Oh, wow. Wow, look at that. That's chunky. All right. Let's bring that manual back and continue reading. Prepared to speed up the process by addition of hot air. The furnace is made from reinforced bricks, so you'd be advised to spend your first batches of steel on this upgrade. Similar to the improved blast furnace, the coal coke is output at the front and the creosote oil at the back. Coal is fed in through the top. Okay, and then it says coke oven preheaters used to speed up the refinement process of coal. Each oven can have up to 2 preheaters connected to the port on each side, and each preheater requires 32 flux per tick to operate. And otherwise, you can use it as a normal coal coke machine without the preheaters at all. That's interesting that this entire structure highlights when I get close, like when I look at it with the book. Huh. Anyway, let's see about trying to build that other structure. I don't think that I have. I've got some reinforced coke bricks left over. Why did I need to make 27? I didn't. I made too many. Oh, that hurts. Okay, well, let's go downstairs where it's not raining, and you guys might actually be able to see something that's going on, even though it's a little bit foggy down here. There we go, and now if I wanted to, I could do the projector, but I'm pretty sure that I remember how to do the advanced one of these, or at least how to set that one up. And then we can do that Next to this, so we're going to need space for the preheaters as well. 1, 2. So we're going to want to start here. And that implies this little stairway I've got going on needs to go. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I will be back once I've got this built. There we go. And then I just need to, as before, whack it with a hammer. Ta-da! And it looks a lot like the other one. We could actually have them feeding into each other. Should be interesting. And then we take the blast furnace preheaters, put that... Ooh, that didn't fit right. Put them on either side. Okay, I need to be facing this a little bit better. Try again. There we go. And then we've got these two suckers ready to output their stuff. I might actually move these back like 1 space. I don't think I have to have it that far from the wall. The output just needs to come out. But then conveyors. Do I want to use conveyors? I'll leave it for now. It's not hurting anything. I can still put stuff in here and use it as needed. But this one makes the coal coke. This one here makes the steel. And it's all good. So at least for the moment, I've got some reinforced blast bricks that I can use that should be pretty much blast resistant. That's kind of a thing. I like how the rain is actually way out there now on the balcony. Oh. Anyway, let's see if I can get a snooze and make this rain and fogginess go away. Oh, so much better. Look. Oh, it's a beautiful day again. This is so good. I gotta go upstairs and see these new inventions because I was having difficulty in actually seeing them before. Oh, that's lovely. Those are cool. Actually, they're gonna be quite warm. And I still am having... Can I please make this stop? Let me get this off my hotbar. There we go. That fixed it. It was still wanting to do it, even though it's already completed. So it's got this massive chunk at the back. Interesting. Interesting. Huh. I like it. So it says Immersive Engineering, though. Is this actually Immersive Engineering, or is this Immersive Petroleum? I don't know. I'll have to double check. If it's not, then I need to do another update video. But anyway, let's see what else we have in our questing manual. Because as much as I could have these things running, I need iron and coal. I have a lot of coal coke and steel at the moment, so if I need more, I know how to do it. But for now, we've got these. We need an industrial pulverizer. Ooh, that's a lot of material, but I think we can manage that. We get a crusher projector. We get a reward. Oh, I should have done this first. Dang. And I also should have done this first because I've made so many plates making the other stuff. You know what? Let's see. If I make steel scaffolding, I don't think any of that actually... And I think I already have a bunch of steel scaffolding. That doesn't require any plates at all. So I can make the crusher without any problem. At least get all the parts for it. I think I might even have a bunch of them. So 10 scaffolding, 10 well, I don't have the light engineering block or the redstone engineering block. 9 hoppers. Oof. So fence and scaffolding. Just so happens that I have a bunch of this fence, and I can make, there we go, the other scaffolding I was using into that. So therefore I've got most of those materials already set. But 9 hoppers, 10 light engineering blocks. Oof. There we go, I made a bunch of chests, so I should be a little bit better off. You can never have enough hoppers for some reason. Let's just make 12. Done. Okay, and then I can put away the excess. Alright, so for the light engineering blocks, those require a lot of iron and copper. And the iron mechanical components, while I can make them here, I think I can make them cheaper in here. Because there's 2 iron plates and 1 copper ingot, as opposed to 4 iron plates and a copper ingot. So that saves me 2 iron each. I need to make 10 of these things. So that's a lot of iron that I'd be saving. Alright, so I think that's what I'm going to do. There we go. That should probably do it. And I think I can make enough now And I've made too many. You know what? It doesn't matter. Like I said, I probably will need them for something else. So what else do we need? A redstone engineering block. Now these are required for every one of these machines at this point. So it's probably a good idea for me to make several. I'm thinking like 2, 4, 6, 8. Probably 8 or 10 of them if possible. So I'm going to multiply this recipe a little bit. There we go. I think 10 should suffice quite well. Put away the extra stuff, and that finishes the quest here. Woohoo! Chest. Alright, so the crusher is the first major piece of equipment on the road to industrial resource processing. This large multi-block accepts ores and other blocks dropped into the top of it and crushes them down quickly into their dusts and automatically outputs to an inventory on the front, or a conveyor. Hint, hint. It also works as a mob grinder, but only if the mob fits in a 1 block space, like 1 block wide space. So it's not the best. And we also got a crusher projector, which means that we don't actually have to set it for that, at least. But if I wanted to, like this coke oven advanced projector, I should just be able to, I think it's just, what is it, sneak click, I think? No, I could just mix it with another different page in here. Like I could take the crusher projector and mix it with this one and turn it into a new one. So that's kind of how those work. Having 2 of these is actually a little bit of a pain, but alright, so let's see what we get for the loot chest. Oh, we've got more more applied energistics materials. This system, by the time we're done, might actually be slightly easier to make once we're able to actually do that. Until then, I think there was something else that I needed to complete. And that, wait a minute, didn't I? Oh, this is a totally different unit. Oh, I need some iron sheet metal slabs. I just need 6 of those. And I should be able to do that. Actually, so that's 1, 2, 3. Is that going to make all I need? I think that is. Excellent. I get another loot chest. I don't mind if I do. Doing multiples of these before actually assembling the stuff. Ooh. Actually helps. That's... Jeez. I'm a fan of this. The fact that it keeps giving me these things that I'll be needing for my massive storage unit later. Which I still have no idea how to build. So I need a piston and a heavy engineering block to complete this one. Oh, and just 1 of each? That's crazy. I was sure that I had... Yeah, there we go. A piston and a heavy engineering block. That requires steel mechanical components, steel ingots, 2 more pistons, and electrum. Ooh, well, I've got... Is that electrum? Yes, I've got electrum. I've got a bunch of steel. And I think I might have 1 steel mechanical component. I do, and I think I found that at a village some time ago. So, yeah, I was wanting to make another one, but I think I can make it cheaper in here again. Let's see, steel 2 steel plates, 1 copper ingot. All right, make the plates, and then yep, there we go. Make this. I get a steel mechanical component. There's the 2 that I need. I think I've got everything else. Let's find out. Oh, I need another piston. Fair enough. Let's grab another one here. And this is actually, if I were to keep all these components together, it should be enough. Oh, there it is. Okay, I'm like, what's going on? What's going on? It should be enough that I do this. So some of the more advanced machines will be needing more advanced parts like gears, blades, and rods. While we can craft these by hand, the metal press can do it more efficiently and automatically. You may even want several metal presses fitted with different molds so you don't have to swap molds. Note, you can use your engineer's hammer to rotate pistons, which is true, very true, and you get a choice reward of mold or wire. Let's take a look at the molds. We've got, or the rod or wire, which this requires 6 steel and some clippers. That requires 6 steel and some clippers. That doesn't really make a difference. Let's go with the wire, because that's going to be more useful. Oh, item reward. We also get a plate and another projector. It's just throwing projectors at me at this point. Come on, really? Really? Can I? Oh. Like stack all the projectors of one type together or something? And then just use the one that I need? Let's try it. Let's try it. I just changed the one from the metal press. No, they don't stack. Ugh. But still, I can find the page and fix that one again. There we go. There's the metal press. As you can see here, it's very small, very effective. Put this in place. That's the crusher one. There we go. Change that back. because those are things that I will need to do, and I will need some space. I am thinking that having a metal press upstairs would be cool as well. I would like it downstairs. Actually, yeah, that makes more sense. Because I just got rid of my coal coke oven area here. This area is going to need a bit of a redesign, and I might be able to put a press here. Yeah, that would fit better than this thing. Maybe I'll move this upstairs. Because this, while it's nice... Oh, that's right, I've got a bunch of bronze. I forgot about that. Haha. While it's nice, having this down here, I think having all of those smelting items up there would be better. And then having a metal press here. Maybe we'll have like, we'll move, because I've got this little like decorative table with a candle. I could put that here. And then maybe some of the other stuff. We'll open this area back up again. Yeah, I think this will work out all right. So a little bit of a redesign in the base is in order. And I've been making progress, but nothing else is unlocked. Oh wait, expanding immersively. Engineer's Workbench. I've got one of those. Hold on. Let's take this out. Let's see if I can break this. And complete another quest. There we go. All right. And that I get an engineer's blueprint. Crafting components. I've got that one. Got that one. I don't have this one. Perfect. So, and what else do we get? Oh, arc furnace electrodes. I'm not sure if I have that one or not, but either way, I don't have that one, and that means I don't have to craft it. By swapping in different blueprints, Engineer's Workbench allows you to create all manner of tools and items. Yeah. And then, wait, what? Seriously? Oh, plant oil. I'm like, I've already planted those before. Electrodes for the arc furnace, core sampling, excavation, ethanol. Oh boy. We're getting into the big machines soon, folks. Getting into the big machines. So if you, that's right, you, the viewer, have any suggestions as to what you think would be a good location. Here, let's actually go on a bit of a wander. Let me get a snooze real quick. There we go. And in fact, I'm going to make a little space so I can throw this, the Mischief 1 out. And you guys can let me know what you think of for a potential location for future expansion of stuff. Now, keep in mind, I still need to like pretty up this entire floor. I need to add a roof, which is probably going to have a little bit of an attic, but not very much space in it at all. It's mostly just going to be very small. I do need to kind of pretty up this little area here so that these look like bushes or shrubs in this area. Along here is what I'm kind of thinking. Maybe running up and down here. I could box in the those drawers that they're in. But I was thinking for large machines like some of these, like the diesel power and whatnot. So you can see part of the roof is being built here. But I was thinking that like the diesel power and stuff, I could either put down underground, underneath this large mound of a base that I've built here, and turning around here, you can see. Let's do a much clearer view. It's kind of I don't know, a large flat wall on this side. Obviously, I intend on dressing this up a bit. I'm probably going to have like some water wheels over here with the water like pouring down, and like some kind of small opening for the this here. At least that was kind of what I had in mind. Gonna have this big tower up here with the windmill and the roofs coming over. I don't know if I'm gonna have any kind of windows. Maybe some smaller ones up here. But I was gonna have that large water wheel structure on the back here, just generating some minor power, if any at all. But I could go underground with some of these things, but then they also won't be visible. They'll be. I could have a central. Because this currently goes down into the magic area down there. I could have this go all the way down into a different area completely, and we just expand out. Or we could, I don't know, expand out into the landscape a bit. I mean, right now it's, I don't know. There's not a lot out here. I could go really far away, but then that just means that the power is going to be dropping off the further we get from the base. But I don't know. I mean, tell me what you guys think. Where should we start expanding with some of these extremely large machines, like a crusher, an excavator, diesel, squeezers, crushers, just everything. I probably said crushers twice there, but it doesn't matter. So let me know what you guys think. And don't forget, we stream most nights on Twitch on 10 p.m. And that's UK time, United Kingdom. I live in Scotland. So yeah, come join us on Twitch most nights. We'll see you then. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. We'll catch you all next time.